guys, welcome back to today's video. In today's video will be all the doll photos that I have at least right now on my device. So let's get started. So this first photo I think I used for audition photo for one of the competitions I entered in. It was obviously very sunny and warm. And this is actually one of the first photos I took. It wasn't the first one, but it was one of the first, so yeah. This next photo was also an audition photo, and my brother actually helped me take it. It was actually on his phone, and this is such a pretty photo. Even though Ruthie isn't looking at the camera, I actually really like it. It's one of my favorites, and this was such a cute outfit, and originally it was planned to be like a sunset photo, but even with the sun pretty high in the sky still, it was a really gorgeous photo. This next photo was for a competition I was doing, and it was like TV show movie week, and I chose Tori from Victorious, as you can see in the corner of it, and I used some cute little lights and actually just the base of my bed for the background, and I made the microphone myself. It's actually just a bouncy ball painted black, and then a little American Girl doll cup I had, and then I painted that silver, and then I used forced perspective to make it look like the microphone was by her mouth, but in reality her hand was just sticking out and she was at a slight angle. But that was a really cool photo I got to do. This next photo was also for a competition, and it was recreation week, and I was actually very surprised how close I got the background to be to the other one. It was supposed to be like a recreation of the new Cinderella album, and it's a Julie doll, so she has naturally straight hair, so I tried to curl it, but it didn't work. And so I just kind of left it straight, and the background I created myself just by taking a photo and then editing it to make it the same color. And yeah, I think it turned out fairly similar. I had to somehow figure out a way to get the Disney in there, and I could, but the only way I could get it without it looking weird was it to be super bright, but I still think it turned out and was super pretty. This next photo, most of these are going to be for a competition, so if it's not, then it'll be amazing, but most of these are, so I'll stop saying that. But it was color week, and I chose blue, and I had a lot of fun with this one. I wanted it to look like she was kind of laying in flowers, and I wanted her eyes open, so I actually just stood her up and pulled her skirt up. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. This next photo, I don't know what it was for. Well, I know it was for competition, but I don't know what the theme was. But it was supposed to look like she just got home from shopping. And I really don't like this photo, except for the story, a little story I have behind it. So me and my sister both were in this competition, and she had a different doll, and we chose the exact same outfit, but just on different dolls. And I was so mad at her. But yeah, that's just a little story time for you guys. Oh my gosh. This next photo, I'm pretty sure it was like Natural Beauty Week. I really loved doing this one. The background was probably my favorite part. The story was like her friends were doing makeup and stuff, but her mom doesn't allow her to wear makeup, so she decided to embrace her natural beauty, was basically the story behind it. So I had a lot of fun making the set in the background. But yeah, this was a really beautiful photo. Probably could have had a more interesting background behind the friends, but I mean, it works. This next photo, there really was no reason I took it. I just really wanted to get a poolside photo of my doll. So I ran home and grabbed her when I saw the pool was empty and there was really no one there. So I took her and took a photo of her, and I really love it. I did end up using it for an audition, but that wasn't the main purpose of it. But I really like this photo, and if you notice, it's actually the photo I use for my channel. So yeah. This next one, it was color week and I chose blue, and for the background I chose a picture I took when I was on vacation, and yeah. This photo was for lyric week, and the song was actually from a show I was obsessed with at the time called Liv and Maddie, and in this episode where the song was created, there was boys rating the girls on how pretty they thought they were. And the message of the song is, no matter what anybody tells you, you are a perfect 10 on how pretty you are. And so I portrayed that in this photo with adding like the boy dolls in the background with their numbers, and she's just kind of ignoring it, embracing her true natural beauty. For this photo, it was Decades Week and I chose the 90s. For this photo, it was Nostalgia Week or like Childhood Week, and I chose baking because I would love to bake with my grandma when I was little, and I loved making energy bites, they're called. They're just like little oatmeal balls almost. And so I put on a dress on her that was like galaxy, because that's probably what I would have wore when I was like 8. And so yeah. This photo was a sports week photo, and I chose ballet, and you can see she's got her little clothes for when she goes home and her water bottle, and I dance, so that's why I chose ballet. And you wouldn't actually have your clothes right there that you would change with, but like they can't tell that unless you put it in the photo, so yeah. This photo was for Animal Week, and it was actually one of the finale photos that I did. And so yeah, I was super happy to get into the finale. I think I either got second or third, but I didn't win. But I braided in some pipe cleaners, and then I used the pipe cleaners to shape it into ears, so that's what the little white things were. But this was one of the most fun hairstyles I did. This is actually one of my most favorite doll photos I have taken, probably top 2. And it was the semi-finale, and it was Element Week, and I got air, and I had no idea really what I was gonna do. So I took a picture of the sky, and then I used some like cotton or like stuffing to act like the clouds, and then used this really pretty dress and set her on top of it, and then edited her into the background. But yeah, this was one of my best photos I had in that competition. This photo was, I think it was another Animal Week I did for a separate competition. It was a brand new competition I was in, and I did something similar to my other one because I was being kind of lazy and really didn't want to have to make up something new, because it was my only like animal print outfit that would make sense. But yeah, I was pretty lazy and probably should have done something more creative. This photo was a finale photo I did. It was freestyle, so I didn't have a whole lot of an idea what I wanted the entire week. So I kind of just took her outside and tried to get a pretty photo, and then used one of my favorite dresses that I like on her. And I kept the same hairstyle in, but I think I did a fairly good job. It wasn't one of my most proud photos, but it was pretty good. Alright, this last photo is probably my favorite and most recent. It took me 2 hours, and I used it for an audition photo for AGNDM. And I actually got an honorable mention, so I know I'm headed in the right direction. And I really liked how this photo turned out, and it was definitely worth the 2 hours. Thank you guys for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!